And this is what my coach told me. He was like, the reason why I love putting you in is because I know you can make a bad pass, but you'll run right back to get that ball back. And that's what I love about you. That's the reason why I put you in a lot of the game.
Just had a coach like that.
Like, you know, like crazy, right? Like
That's
to have a
rare.
coach to have that,
Yeah.
to say that to you. We were playing in summer league, and we are playing against like over 21s. I mean, I'm still like 18, and I'm just like, I'm getting crushed. But he's like, but you know, like, don't like be down on yourself. The reason why I put you back in is because I know that you're gonna give me everything, and I know that you're gonna run back for that ball, and you're gonna get it. I know you are. That's why I love putting you in. You're not the fastest, that's right, but you're not the most skillful. But your dedication is what brings you a long way. I think that's also internal. You know, you have to be dedicated as well to figuring out that problem. What can you do mentally? What can you, you know? I don't know.
Last time I heard a coach say that, I was like 8 years old. I'm
No
like,
way.
"You're
Because it
actually so
didn't
nice.
matter.
You got it, man. You can score this, bro. You can score 3 goals.
Yeah.
Get subbed out.
Guess
But every coaching style is different. The same goes for like parenting, I guess, like a friendship. Like if you're just like, you want a teammate or a friend or a father that's like, you know, supportive, but also they're not coddling you. They're not like, you know, they're not like, oh, good job for every small thing you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I think that's really
And it's like,
important.
I think it's also hard, like when you're like, you know that you did wrong, and then you hear it again constantly. I think it frustrates you more.
Yeah, definitely.
And like you know, you're with your parents, and you don't want to let them down. Like you want to perform. You know, they're paying like a lot of money for you just to even plane travel. Like my mom was, you know, my mom's a single mom. My mom was always there. She always did believe in me. Like even though she gave me a lot of tough love, she pushed me to become the person I am today as well.
That's really nice.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out my mom.
Shout out to moms.
Your parents supporting you and believing you is such a big boost too. Believing that you can like be like a better player as well. And my dad like would gas me up so much too. During my youth days, my dad like unfortunately passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it was okay, like, you know. But what we really shared was playing soccer together. You know, actually going to that Spain trip, he was there with me.
Oh, like the loud.
Yeah, the loud crowd and everything.
Yeah.
But my dad would always gas me up. He's like, this guy's gonna be real good. Like, you say a bunch of other stuff as well in Spanish. I'm not gonna say, but he'd be like gassing me up and just telling me like, you know, he's gonna be a good player one day. I know it.
It's
And
important to hear.
Yeah, it is
Really
important to hear. 100%. And I think that's what really like shaped me. The people around me is the people who shaped me to become the person I am today. That's
Facts.
the biggest part, like as well, growing up with a strong mind. My dad always say like, in life you have to be super smart. No matter even if you're just playing sports, in life in general, you have to be super smart because one small mistake can cost you. I try to live by that as much as I could. And everyone makes mistakes, but we gotta learn from it and try to be better people.
That parent aspect, that's huge. Yeah, it can be huge, and it can also like
Be it like negative as well.
I mean, for me, I didn't like, my parents didn't really come to my games, so I felt like there was less pressure. But at the same time, like I would wanted them to like come.
That's the thing though. It's weird with pressure because like I enjoyed it when my dad would come or my mom come because that feels like for me I have to perform.
Yeah,
That's the thing. That's what I love when people would come to my game.
Something to play for.
Yeah, something to play
Yeah.
for. Like I remember like when I was starting to begin playing travel, I would score a lot of goals. But I was playing on the 13th. But it doesn't matter, you know. My mom would come to my games, you know. I would go up to her one game. I would go up to her and like I gave her like a hug, like a video, like a heart, like you know, like Gareth Bell goal where he does the heart, exactly like that. And I would do it to my mom, like you know, like this goal was for her. That's why I say like pressure is a weird because it depends on how you deal with it.
I think when I was younger, it was more like that, and then as I got older, I felt that like I had to perform because like it kind of shows like your work ethic. It shows like it kind of represents how your parents raised you. So like you feel like, okay, my dad raised me this way, so there's no reason why I should be just walking the field, being lazy, being a lazy player, not showing up to practice on time.
Never thought of it like that.
My parents
100%.
raised me to be on time. They raised me to work hard, and just doing the complete opposite, I feel like that would be disrespectful.
My dad, tell you, he would yell at my games. Like I would get so mad. He would just yell, and like sometimes I didn't understand what he meant.
Yeah.
But now, as I got older, I'm like, oh, it's like finally clicking what he was
Yeah.
trying to tell me. And it sucks, like, it's like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, you don't really realize in the moment. You think your dad is just, like, yelling at you. But, like, later on in life, you think about it and you're like, man, my dad was right. My dad was only just trying to make me be a better player. I think you have to also just enjoy whenever you have your parents with you.
Yeah.
It's a very important. Spend quality time with your family and your parents.
Yo, you sound like Bebo.
I have a loud swallow.
You know who Bebo is?
Bebo?
Yeah.
Bebo.
He's like, he swallows his food. He said like,
Oh, was that the guy with
He
the big chug?
no.
Oh, okay.
He
wrong
says
dude.
Junior chicken, big up McDonald's, and then he swallows the whole thing. Like he puts it right.
Yeah.
He swallows the whole thing. You never seen that?
No, I've
I
never
haven't seen that.
He just swallows his food, bro.
Wait, how does
Wait,
he look like?
follow.
He doesn't chew. He just And then you can see him. He's about to choke.
Like the SpongeBob thing. Like
I was thinking of someone like who chugs. I was like chugs drinks and stuff.
I know
Like,
you're talking the bald one.
Yeah, the ball one.
Oh my god, that's how. That's
With
what
the
I thought you
boot?
get like the whole soda can, like soda
Yeah, and then
bottles.
he. I'm
Bro.
like,
No, I'm talking
yo.
about Bebo, bruh. That's what you remind me of right now.
So he just doesn't, doesn't swallow.
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
That's disgusting. But I want to check him out too.
Oh my goodness.
Let me check the question.
Oh my god.
Senya on this video, hopefully it's gonna be linked in here. He was talking about how sports or like working out, he applies those aspects in real life.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he said he applies it in finance, and he said like everything else in life. So have you guys ever applied stuff like that?
My coach would always tell me like these like disciplinaries like actions are not just like for sports, they're for life as well. My coach showed me a lot of things, not only just being an athlete and how important it is, but also like mentally like how important it is to learn these traits and like
Thinking about the thing you said earlier.
yeah. My coach would always be like yeah, my coach just showed me a lot of like life traits to apply in life. He'd always say
Yeah.
that these are not just skills to learn during the game, these are also skills to learn in life
In
as
life,
well.
yeah.
And a lot of these skill traits you're gonna learn in life.
I learned a lot of discipline.
Oh, 100%.
That's always like discipline, hard work, time management, I guess. That's what I learned. Oh, teammate, partnership, you know.
What about leadership? Do you
Leadership,
think you were really a leader out on the field?
not on the teams I played, but I feel like I could be a good leader if I wasn't in teams that were just so toxic where like they just couldn't even hear anything. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I agree on that.
They couldn't even hear someone like on their level.
Like as much as how much we were nervous on the field, how much we struggled like on the mental aspect of the game. I feel like that still strengthens your mentality.
For sure, yeah.
Like
Mhm.
maybe it's different on the field, but when you come to the real world, it's different. You're not gonna take things to heart like all the time. So I think that prepares you for that. The mental side of the game prepares you for the real world.
Definitely, like also like your environment. You don't ever want to be in a toxic environment, no matter like whatever you're in. It could be sports, it could be at a job, it could be at a location like a church or something. You always want your environment to be healthy
Yeah.
Yeah.
and be able to communicate one another and understand one another as well. That's what also I learned a lot. Because if you're in the wrong environment or in a toxic environment, man, it's gonna be so hard to like work in it. I can't do it. I need a healthy environment. I need an environment where we can communicate with each other and tell each other how we feel.
Yeah, me too. Back to what you were saying. Like the best feeling is like when you're done with the game that you were so scared for. The whistle rings and then you're just done. Like you go
Oh my
home, the
God.
shower,
Yeah.
and then you're just chilling on your bed.
Yep.
Hop on PS4 or something.
Yeah.
Hop on with the boys that you played with.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Now I remember in middle school, bro. Like I would dread practice. I would dread games because I think I was in 5th grade. I was playing with middle schoolers. I don't know why, but they would clown me, bro. They would get on my butt for everything wrong I did. Also my voice too, because I was like in 5th grade.
Like my voice still hadn't changed, but there would be.
Bro, I would get so mad. I was a
Squeaker.
squeaker, bro.
But I was a squeaker too, though. Not
I
gonna
was a
lie.
squeaker. I would get so
When
mad.
you see like my old Instagram, oh my god, bro, I embarrassed myself, man. I can't even
Put the clip
delete
up.
it. No, please,
You want-
please don't look for it.
Wait, continue.
I forgot.
I record this quicker.
You playing with 6th graders, 8th graders?
No, yeah, middle schoolers. I forgot why I said that. Why I brought that up.
How has that helped you? What was it? Oh, no.
I forgot, man.
Your memory's like mine.
Bro, I feel like
Yeah, I forget a lot too,
issues
though.
with like my memory.
I swear, me too. My mom would be like, "Do you have like something going on in your head? Like, are you like, why do you forget things so easily?" I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know
You
why.
forgot.
Yeah, I just forgot.
Like after even doing Bible studies, it's hard to remember what I'm about to say, and then it makes me look like I'm unprepared. I hate that.
And then it clicks back, and you're like, "Bro, I just remember what I was gonna
Yeah.
say."
In the shower like 3 days later. You remember? Is that what you're talking about?
It just goes. Like I never come back and remember it.
You said like something about like you would hop on with your friends and stuff and play and stuff. Or
That's
no?
what I said.
Oh, that's what you said.
Oh, after the game you're done and you feel
Oh
good.
yeah, in middle school.
Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah, there we go,
Anyway,
yeah.
so the reason why I would dread like practicing games is because I was looking getting bullied, bro. Back then, like I hated that, bro. Yeah, which is that. Like I would not want to go to games, bro. It would be my teammates, bro.
It really be
It
your
would
own
be my-
teammate.
yeah,
I
bro.
swear.
That's gonna be the cover. It really be your own teammate.
Yeah, bro.
So I have a question for you guys. So since you guys stopped playing like competitive soccer or football, whatever, do you feel like your mental health is better now from you not playing from it anymore?
Bro, I feel like no stress now.
Feel no stress?
I think the most stressful stuff was soccer. That's
you?
cool. Not anything else, which is soccer. That's where I got my stress from.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, like you say, you're a lot better. Like you feel mentally better.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's so hard for me to get stressed about anything. It is what it is type of mentality.
Yeah, definitely. And what about you?
Me? Now I feel like the guest.
Or do you feel like you still have stress?
I get stressed for other things,
Mhm.
but
like compared to soccer, like how stressful it made you?
being in soccer, it was a toll. It took a toll. like mentally.
Definitely,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Definitely.
Time too. I have a lot more time.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I feel less stressed though. I mean, I haven't noticed anything. Just no
Yeah.
stress. Yeah, soccer wasn't really my main stress. For you, it was probably for me. I was just
Yeah.
worried all like about the games.
Dude, cause I love soccer so much. Like every kid's dream, I wanted to be pro, but like it was just that mental side. I was not ready for that at all.
I can't imagine how it is for professional athletes. You know, they're getting paid this much money, and for them to like not perform, it must be like such a dreadful feeling. You know, can't imagine.
Yeah.
There's always that like 10 minutes you have of your life where you're just like, I'm not going pro. I think we've all had that.
Yeah, we all definitely.
If you're playing right now, like straight out of high school, you still got a lot more years to go. It's only very few that are selected to play like in these professional teams already. You have to
Mhm.
like
It has to be
grind and work
So
hard.
literally, I think 1% players play college.
And when you are chosen, you got to keep that.
Because there's a lot of good players out there that truly believe like they have that reality check like you were talking about. They don't think they're gonna fail, but then they spend all these years and then they make it this close and they fail.
Yeah,
Like, that's
that's
the
the
hard
suck.
part.
That's
Like
That
scary
is the
part.
hard part.
think about it, like from what age 5 to like 20, let's say 20, 22 when you get out of college. All those years you're playing soccer, just to have like no more opportunities.
In Europe or like in England, for example, I saw a kid like it was showing his reaction. So like every year, he was like at least like 14, 15, 16. So they have to get like a scholarship in order to play in academies. And I guess he just wasn't enough for their academy and like kind of like cut him. He's like, you know, you've been great, you've been amazing, you've been with us since we were little. But I honestly, we don't see you a part of our plans for this academy. And you know, they get cut and they lose their scholarship. You know, and it's so intense that like I think I saw like a time where academy player like committed suicide just because they didn't make the team. Yeah, it's a hard.
build up.
It's the
like,
build up. It's the reality check. You know, it's really hard for me. Like I tore my ACL. When I tore it, I'm like, damn, like this might be for the ending factor in my career to even have anything. Coaches think like, oh, you had ACL like injury, you're not
Yeah.
gonna be as good as you were before.
Yeah.
people would say when they get injured on the field, the second they get injured, like you, how do I say this? You know you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've had a hard time trying to accept that. I want to give one last chance, my last desperate chance. I think I'm away a little bit still. I'm trying to recover from ACL. I'm still recovering. My last like goal at the end of the day, when I know I'm not gonna make it, I'm gonna go back to my home country, which is El Salvador, and see if I can make a team there, if it's possible. I think it's worth a try than saying that I never tried, and I think that's something I can live with and accept. I'm not saying I'm gonna make it. I mean, in reality, I can go back to my home country and just get denied.
I saw your video actually talking about sharing your goals with people. And I agree so much, man, because you need to protect that. I don't care if like, okay, people
That's
might
true.
say stuff to your face, but regardless, people are going to form opinions. Maybe they had the same dream.
That's
Maybe they
true.
envy you. Maybe they can't play anymore for real. You got to be careful with the people you share your goals with,
It is
because some people are for you. And then like you said, some people are not. I recommend finding
the right
doesn't-
people.
it
Well, yeah,
doesn't-
the right people.
yeah. Because they will help you.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
will help you if you find the right people.
If you got this is the tradition. What is one piece of advice that you want to give out there? It doesn't have to be about sports. It doesn't have to be about anything we talked about. Right now is your chance to say something to people. What is it?
Whatever situation you're in, keep fighting because, yeah, you can have one bad day and that's okay, but you must continue pushing forward. The next day, you got to pick it up and begin your life. So don't give up. And if you ever need help, there's help.
Do everything like it's your last time doing it. Put your 100 into it so you don't have any regrets later on. What opinions you take to heart, what advice you take to heart, people you surround yourself with is very important because it can either build you up or it can break you.
What is yours, though? You can
Me?
hand it off.
I guess in my case, I have all the time to give them advice. But for sports, dang, it's so much easier asking these questions.
Yeah, I know.
This is going to sound cheesy. Focus on becoming better every single day. The only person you compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. That's how you will improve. That's my advice. Yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you comment, like, subscribe. If you guys like Ben, if you guys like Mario, if you didn't agree with what they said, if you agreed with what they said, comment down below. Let us know. Other than that, I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, follow us on Instagram at The Brief Dive. Follow us on Snapchat at The Brief Dive, all caps plus. Email me at thebriefdive@gmail.com if you have anything you'd like to talk about one-on-one. But other than that, I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace out.
Peace.